Garcia is back on Kababayan LA, and I'm so thrilled. She is one of my favorite singers-songwriters out there. Alfa, hello and welcome to Kababayan LA.
Hello, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Not only does she have this wonderful voice, it's very unique because it's husky, and you really play it so well.
You're
also very talented songwriter. Your lyrics are just deep, and you just write about different things in life, but you make it sound like it's so easy to sing along to.
Yeah. Yes, I try to.
The last time you were here was about last year, so you're averaging about a year.
Yes.
With me. It's not enough. You should come back more. But last time, okay, what's been going on with you? What's up with you?
Yeah, well, right now the biggest thing is I'm raising money for my next album, which I'm hoping to release by the end of the year. So I'm doing that through a website called Kickstarter. Some of the viewers might have heard of it. So it's basically this platform where if you have a project, any kind of artistic project, you can get any of your fans or your friends to basically chip in. And in return, you give them, CDs pre-released, or you give them, in my case, I'm making cupcakes for some people.
Wow, and you bake
songs.
too?
Yes.
Yes,
I
yes,
do.
wow. Very talented. Okay, so when you talk about the album and when you talk about raising money, how much is needed to raise an album?
Well, it really depends on everyone, and everyone's circumstances are different. For example, if your genre is, I don't know, R&B or pop, you might need a little more than like a folk record or something like that. But it also depends on what you have access to, like what kind of producer you're going to get, how big of an album you want it to be, So for me, I was asking for just $2,500, but kind of knowing that Kickstarter is all or nothing. If you don't make it, you get nothing.
Right, exactly.
We actually got $2,500 in the first 8 hours.
Oh wow!
And this is a month-long campaign.
Right. So you're good.
Well,
we're good
beyond. But this was $2,500, and I told everyone, I was like, that's for 3 songs.
Okay.
And then I told them, if you can get me a little bit more, we can actually make this. Maybe we can make it another full-length record.
Where are we at right now?
We're almost at $6,000 right now.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Wow, so many people love you.
I hope so.
Do you ask yourself why you haven't been discovered yet? Why you haven't been produced by a big outfit yet? Or do you need it? Do you still need it?
I do ask that because I think everyone hits that point sometimes where they're like, man, I've been doing this forever. And for me, I've been writing songs for 13 years, But I think, especially in this day and age, you're probably going to want to be able to figure it out on your own, doing the writing on your own, doing the performing on your own, because at the end of the day, everyone else is just looking to take a piece of.
But even just producing an album, when you're backed up by a big company, then they have the money to market, they have the money, all the facilities.
But they charge that back to you.
Yeah. And they also have creative control. They try to tell you what to do.
Yeah, if you're signed in with someone, I've learned it's not even just with records. Everyone looks at record labels and go, oh, they're terrible. But it's not just record labels. It's basically anyone you're working with. They're gonna feel like they can have a say in what you should be doing.
And you'd rather be independent?
Yes, I would. That, or I'd rather, if I'm going to work with someone else, I'd like it to be someone who really gets it.
Okay. Okay. Do you have the songs ready for this album?
I do.
Wow. How many cuts?
I'm still writing. Right now, we've got about 7 or 8 on the table. I'd ideally like, if we can reach 6,500 on the Kickstarter, or maybe even 7,000, we could do a 7-song EP, or maybe even a full length, depending, because I might have some other investors, depending.
Right.
But my last record just cost so much money, and I ended up having to take a full-time job and have to try to pay that off.
I remember when you were writing, that was when you were actually working as a journalist, right? In New York.
I was.
But you gave it up. You'd rather sing.
I would so much rather sing. I loved it. I didn't hate it. It was just, I would come to work every day and I would interview musicians and I'd be like, that's what I want to do, and I would just get sort of like, just very restless. So
And now you're in a happy place.
I'm in a much happier place right now. Yeah, totally just happy to be able to write and work on my project.
And when you're happy, we're happy because you get to sing for us also, and that's why we're going to end today's show with a song from Alfa. Tell us a little bit about this song.
Sure. Well, this is a song I wrote called Missed Opportunity. It's basically about, you really being into someone and them not feeling the same way, and you finally being like, you know what, I am so done trying to do everything you want me to do, trying to be the girl you want me to be, because I can't be, and obviously you're not going to fall in love with me, so I'm a missed opportunity.
I'm a missed opportunity, and it's your loss, right?
Exactly.
Congratulations
Thank you.
for all the wonderful things that you have achieved, and
Thank you so
good luck
much.
for the things that you still are achieving.
Thank
Kickstarter.
If you can go to my website, either alpha-music.com, or you can go to the Kickstarter website, kickstarter.com, and just search Alpha. I think I'm the only Alpha on there. So.
Yes, nice
You'll
name
be
too.
okay.
Okay, that's the information on the screen, website on the screen. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me today on the show and for the rest of the week. Thank you. Have a great weekend, everyone. My name is Janelle Sawyer, Kababayan in Los Angeles. I'll see you on Monday.
That you want me to do, like going out dancing and listening to all your songs about somebody new. A crossword game you play while you're shuffling names. I'm the answer to questions